Thanks to you for giving us the opportunity to show our presentation in front for the all the panelists. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. I'm Mr. Biplab Kumar Nath. I'm from Kachar district. I'm the district project manager of Assam State Rural Livelihood Mission in Kachar district of Assam. So here we'll be presenting a story of a lady. Her name is Archana Malik. She has started a slipper manufacturing unit. There were two objectives behind starting the entire project. One is the societal change that she wanted to bring, and other is the business opportunity that she would like to grab. So first of all, let me start the presentation. I'll just give a brief introduction of her. Her name is Archana Malik. She is an SHG member. She is from, there are 15 numbers of blocks in Kachar district, and she is from Barkhola development block. So before she has decided to join an SHG by the name Mahamaya SHG, and that SHG was registered under Assam State Rural Livelihood Mission. Afterwards, she received the amount of revolving fund that the government gives to the SHG. Then she has also received the community investment fund that the government gives to the SHG. Then their SHG has received the bank loan, and from that bank loan also she has received an amount. Miss Archana Malik is a women entrepreneur from Dudpatil GP under Borkhola block of Kachar district. She was a member of Mahamaya SHG from the year 2017. She used to save money from the very beginning of her association with the SHG. She has availed SHG loan from the revolving fund that the SHG has received in the year 2018. In 2018, her husband bought an auto rickshaw for household income with a contribution of 30,000, which was made by Miss Archana Malik herself. But due to the COVID in the year 2020, their household income was so less that they were forced to sell their auto rickshaw, and the amount that they have received after selling the auto rickshaw, that they have invested in the slipper manufacturing unit. In the meantime, what happened is that her husband got a training of slipper manufacturing unit, how to produce slippers. That means the chappals that you use regularly in our house, in our houses. So that training that he has received, he thought, as his wife was a member of an SHG, he thought that that training should be taught to the entire group. There were 10 to 11 members in the Mahamaya group, SHG members group, and they have received the training from her husband regarding the slipper manufacturing unit. And after that, they have started their unit in the March 2020. This is just a timeline how she has contributed to the entire fact, became a part of the SHG under SRLM, then took a loan of 5,000 for RF, then contributed rupees 30,000 for buying auto rickshaw for her husband. Then in the year 2020, her husband has received the training for slipper manufacturing unit. Later in March, they started their own unit of slipper production unit with an amount of 20,000 from the CIF and the bank loan available by the SHG. In June, due to the financial crunch that we were going to for the COVID crisis and all, they had to sell their auto rickshaw, and the entire proceed was being invested in the slipper manufacturing unit. By December 2020, they have started producing the slippers, and they had sold the slippers in the nearby markets of Silchar, the township of the Kachar district. Now, the most important fact that comes out here, as we all know, that for starting a business, some financial discipline is required. There were two aspects before starting the project. One aspect was the financial discipline. In SHG, there were 5 Panchasutras that is being followed by all the NRLM SHGs. Like they have the habit of regular saving, they have the habit of regular meeting, they have the habit of regular interlanding among the SHG members, they have the regular habit of repayment of the money that they receive from the SHGs, and they also have the habit of updation of the books of records. Now, this has helped because she was an SHG member. She was already trained in these domains, and she was trained in this particular from the Jivika Sakis as well as the block staff members of SLM. This habit has given her an opportunity to take up the business to a higher level. This was number one. And one more, the most important fact of starting this project, she saw an opportunity. She saw an opportunity as because the location of this particular project was in a place where there were tea gardens. It is known by the name of Dolu Tea Garden. And in the tea garden itself, there were laborers, women laborers, both SHG members and non-SHG members. Those laborers used to work till today also. They work in these tea gardens barefooted. And as we all know, in the tea gardens, the workers, they always have the problem of anemia. And district administration, along with the convergence of other line departments, they thought to start a project in that particular tea garden by the name of Mission Uttaran to reduce the child mortality rate and the maternal mortality rate. And one aspect was also to reduce the anemia among the tea laborers, the women members or the women SHG members who used to work in that particular tea garden. Now, when these women work in the tea garden with their barefoot, there are worm infection that is being done. Means there are like hookworms and all. These worm infections, because they work barefooted, these worm infections are always there. And after that, what happens is that it is one of the major factors, contributing factor of anemia. And that particular lady, because she was particularly from that locality, she had an opportunity. She thought, okay, as we have already received the training of slipper manufacturing unit, and this can contribute a lot to the societal change of this can contribute a lot to these women SHG members or the laborers who are working in the tea gardens, as because under Project Uttaran, district administration has taken the role of distributing slippers to these women laborers who are working in the tea gardens. And she had the opportunity to sell those particular slippers to tea garden laborers. One fact was that she had her own business. She is doing her own livelihood. And another factor was that she has the inner means she wanted to bring certain change among, because those women members who were the SHG members, those are particularly from her own area, and they were working and they were suffering from anemia. So she thought, if I could start a business which had both the aspects, as well as means I will earn some livelihoods for my SHG members, as well as we will be a means kind of torchbearer in that particular society to reduce anemia in the women SHG members or the laborers who are working in the tea gardens. So solutions they implemented is that these are the normal things that each and every SHG members always do. Means they have the habit of continuous saving. Then the financial discipline that I've already talked about, proper trainings that they have received from the block staff members regarding the bookkeeping and all. And last thing was that catering to the tea-type women through the district administration SLM through a visionary project, Mission Uttaran. These are the innovative aspects of the project, which I'd like to present in front of the jury. The innovative aspect of the project is the opportunity presented by the local environment. The nearby locations has tea gardens, and the women laborers working in the villages do not wear slippers while going to work in the gardens. This not only posed health hazards for pregnant and lactating mothers, but also there is a growing problem of anemia among the women in that village, which was due to the parasitic attacks through the barefoot of the working women of tea gardens. This led to an opportunity, and Miss Archana Malik thought to start a slipper manufacturing unit and sell the products in the locality. She is now a torchbearer to the change and contributing a lot for eradicating anemia among the workers, women workers in the tea garden of our locality. That is particularly Dolu Tea Garden I'm talking about. Through this project, she has got self-reliant and also got the opportunity to make a sustainable livelihood. These are certain pictures of the slipper manufacturing unit that she has started. So that was basically regarding my presentation. The basic aspect of presenting this project in front of you is that we just wanted to display and characterize the will of that particular SHG member who took that opportunity and made a societal change as well as earn livelihood for all the SHG members of that particular SHG in that particular block. So thank you so much for listening to me and listening to the presentation and the story of that particular lady, Archana Malik. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, very nice and very gainful development. But this factory, the slipper factory, is only of Archana Malik or the whole SHG group?
Ma'am, and this means factory is being run by the SHG itself. And Archana Malik, because she is also a Jivika Saki, she is leading that particular group also.
That's all right. She is leading that, but the ownership of the factory belongs to the SHG or a person?
Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. It belongs to the SHG.
So
Mahamaya SHG.
Mahamaya. So the factory belongs to the Mahamaya SHG. Now, through the project Uttaran, district administration is buying the slippers for the women worker in the tea garden. All right. But as we all know, that project
this project Uttaran, yes. Ma'am, this project Uttaran is not only regarding buying the slippers for the women workers, it's a convergence project of the line departments and the tea garden management authority.
No, that's not my question. My question is different. My question is because of the project Uttaran, slippers were bought for the women workers in the tea gardens. Okay. But that could be a one-time activity, maybe once in a year. That cannot sustain the marketing of the slippers which are produced in the factory. So what kind of other marketing arrangements or marketing linkages have you made for the slipper manufacturing unit?
Yes,
because they must be producing a lot of slippers which has to be sold, and it has to be sold every day, every month. It's a continuous process. One project cannot give it a sustainability. So what other market linkages are there for this?
Ma'am, what we did through project Uttaran, there was a mechanism that is being made. Each and every 6 months, we have to give the slippers to the women workers. That is regarding the tea garden women workers. Now, regarding the entire business, what we have done, she is right now producing 1,000 to 1,200 pieces in a month, which they sell near about at a price of 100 rupees, an average price of 100 rupees per pair. If you take, then they are having right now 10,000 to 12,000 income in a month. And they are selling it not only in that particular Borkhola block, but they have expanded their market. They have started selling in Lakhipur, that is the nearby block. They have started selling in a local bazaar in Dudhpatil area, that is also in the Borkhola block itself.
So they
have started selling it in the Silchar.
Okay, so they are having shops where they are selling it. Is it branded by Ajivika or SRLM or some such thing, or or Mahamaya or whatever? Is it branded? I'm saying, when I say branded, I'm not saying international brand. I'm saying, is there a branding done for those slippers so that wherever it is sold, everybody will be knowing that yes, these slippers come from Mahamaya SHG of Kachar district.
Ma'am, in SRLM, what we have done, we have already started branding our products of all the SHG members in the entire state itself by the name of ASOMI, ASOMI. That is the logo that has been already given by the state itself. They have recently started this business. They have done it, but we are yet to give the Oshomi name to that particular uh, slipper manufacturing unit. So
Okay.
right now they are
But yeah,
selling it
you
without the
understand
logo.
that it needs to be done because branding is important, because when they go to bigger markets, now
Yes,
they are
ma'am.
doing in the local area, it's okay. But when they go to bigger markets, maybe outside the state, then, and if the particular slipper, the brand of slipper has been appreciated by people, they should be able to recall that, yes, this is the brand and I want to buy that.
Yes,
So the
yes, ma'am.
shopkeeper will be asked to collect from these SSG, and that should be their strategy. Fine,
Yes,
that's
ma'am.
all I needed to ask. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Particularly, ma'am, I just like to add, they have means this is the handmade one machine that have purchased within an amount of 60 to 70,000 rupees. They have recently ordered the bigger one, the hydraulic machine one that cost near about 2 lakh rupees, and that machine will be coming very soon. They have even received some subsidized loan from the DICC itself. So their production is expanding right now. Only thing is left is the branding that we have talked about, that we need to put the Oshomi logo in that particular slipper manufacturing unit.
Uh,
Also, you need to promote their sale by sending
Yes,
them to different exhibitions, local markets, arts, and all that.
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
so how many people are working in this factory?
So right now there are 10 members, 10
Okay.
SHG members, including herself.
10 members, and they are producing around 1,000 slippers in a month.
Yes, sir. 1,000 to 1,200.
In a month.
Yes, sir.
So, and they are selling up each slippers around 100 rupees.
That is the average price I have told you, sir. Some
Okay.
slippers are 90 rupees, 110, 120. So
Okay,
average is
okay.
100.
This means profit per slipper is around 10 rupees.
No, sir. Profit per slipper is near about 15 to 20 rupees,
Okay,
depending on the
20.
sizes.
If I take it as 20 rupees, this means 20,000 rupees are coming in a month.
Yes, sir.
And 10 people are already working here.
Yes, sir.
So 2,000 rupees per person.
2,000 rupees per person means they have recently started. So they are giving it to the members, as well as they are saving it in their own SHG account also for future expansion.
No, I'm simply calculating it, trying to understand if 10 people are working and 20,000 rupees is the output for at least 6 months. And then everybody is getting 2,000 rupees. So
Yes, sir.
what
Average.
exactly is happening? And now they're taking loan, that too of 2 lakh rupees. Do you understand how to repay this 2 lakh rupees back? And bank will be charging some interest as well. So how many years they will take to pay it back?
Sir, they have given their own investment, and they have taken loan from the CIF. CIF loan, they are paying it very regularly with all the AMIs they are repaying it. And right now, when they have seen okay, there are scope of expansion, they have thought that they are going to purchase the bigger machine with the loan from the bank itself. So they are not taking the entire amount of 2 lakh rupees as a loan. They will take 1 lakh from the bank as the first dose of second dose of loan from the bank itself. They'll take 1 lakh, and 1 lakh they have their own saving which they are going to contribute in that particular manufacturing unit.
So from where that saving is coming, since they are earning only 2,000 rupees a month, so from where that are they their other
Yes,
members
sir.
are doing some other activities? And
Yes, sir.
the
Yes, sir. Because they are already involved in horticultural activities as well as agricultural activities, and this work is not done in a day. Means regularly they don't have to do it full day. They don't have to do it this activity. They come there for near about 3 hours, and after these 3 hours they finish this activity in that particular day.
So you are saying this is not a full-fledged project, it's a supplementary project.
It's not a supplementary project, sir, because this is one of the visionary project that this SHG has taken up in that particular locality. So
What is
apart
the
from that, the traditional businesses are always there.
okay? So the government is also supporting this project.
Yeah, government is very much interested in promoting this project, because in that particular area, this kind of project is not being implemented till now.
Okay, some experiment is going on to make self-help group strengthen their financial things, isn't it?
Yeah, this is so, sir. This is the regular activity that we people are doing in the block itself as well in the district itself. We are giving them all the chances. Whatever schemes are coming under SIDBI or under Prime Minister formalization of micro enterprises, whatever schemes are coming, we are always trying to uplift these people. We are trying to give these people those projects and all. So these things are the regular activities which is being implemented in all the in entire
Yeah, I
state.
got it. How much subsidy is being provided by the state government
In which project, sir?
in this project, slipper manufacturing?
Sir, in the loan, in the bank loan, in the slipper manufacturing unit, they have not been categorized in any of the subsidized project. But in the bank loan, they are giving 7% subsidy. Means 5% subsidy and 7% they have to pay.
Okay, so there is no direct subsidy as such.
There is no direct subsidy, but we are thinking to take it up under a project of NABARD. I am just talking with the DDM NABARD. So if that particular comes up, and also I have talked to it for this DICC, District Industries of Chambers and Commerce. So if they take up this project, then we'll be able to give them subsidized loan under PMEGP. That's what I'm thinking about, sir.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.